Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarter-final game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's strong. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will have some work to do here thanks to that bad return. I love being in Miami for the Orange Bowl. So much history and tradition. So many championships have been won in this game. But, Kirk, they've been playing this since 1935. Can you tell me who won that first Orange Bowl?
You know what's funny is I actually asked the Sunshine Scooter, who's from Miami, just in case you might ask me that question, so I have an answer. Miami played the Bison of Bucknell, and Bucknell upset them. Talk about a team coming out of left field and pulling off an upset even back then. But who would have guessed how much this game in the college football world would change since then?
And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play.
Hold it.
Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Second down after that previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made on the left side. And they get him down after the completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the
pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
He boots it away from inside his own end zone. Fielded just inside the 40. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Hurricanes offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Here comes a handoff. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Using his legs, it's Jordan. And that run produces a decent gain.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side.
So it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
They'll try to run for the first down. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about.
Hold it.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Finds finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pressure is coming. Receiver makes the catch. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time, and the receiver...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out. It's strong. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And here's the handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Oh, here comes the reverse. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it, hold it, hold it. Offense.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Important second down play coming up. The back's got it. No shot to bring him down. He's swarmed by the defense.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Quarterback making some changes at the line. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. Snags a good throw. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
A completion makes it second and short. And they'll give it to the back. Hits into space at the 50. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Gets made on the out route. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time,
he powers into the end zone. Touchdown for the U.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or two.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pass rush closing in. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks.
I mean, It's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And they finally stop him, and he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's got it. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Tries the right with a quick throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he'll drop back here on third down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Catch made on the right side. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Brought down to the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The short completion of the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
The play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. The Wolverines will line up to boot it away. That's already his 5th punt of the game. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short game.
It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Short pass finds the tight end and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
He's running out of time here. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Tackle, but first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Hurricanes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what, and he hits it for a nice gain.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down, and the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Here comes the point after attempt.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Coverage team brings down the returner. Final 9 seconds of the half as they line up here in 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away. He breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up for the first down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Using his legs here. Finds room at the 30. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out into the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides.
Touchdown for the U. And this one is getting ugly.
And sometimes you know the quarterback's going to run the ball. You put your defense in position, and he still gets yards. In fact, he makes them pay for it, gets all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. On the run here. Lets it go. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it, open.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Penalty makes it first down and 20. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Can he get there on the ground? They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The sack sets up a second down and very long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And that pass falls incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on third down and long. And they do a good job of taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives... It's here on fourth down.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Get some space around the 30. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. Handoff running right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And it's complete downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Canes are looking to keep this drive going. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Got him, he's sacked.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. A shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's at the 50. Across the 40. At the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now?
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on first and 10.
They'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Great cut. They whiff on him. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. A solid run, good for first down yardage. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
With the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as his clock...
Touchdown, Canes. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The completion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. On third down, he drops to throw. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great